And now, it's time for Socially Awkward Media with Levack and Goss. Awkward on 104.5 The Team.
Brought to you by, for your convenience, our friends who, the Bottle and Can Redemption Center, and they recycle all that, and we recycle all your online social media.
That's right. If you ever want to be a part of Socially Awkward Media, it's not even too late right now. Tweet into the show, Facebook into the show, whatever way you want to do it. Facebook.com/1045 The Team, or tweet in at 1045 The Team, at the Jeff Levack.
I know him.
Or at Tom Goz, my account, TOMGOZZ. Here we go. Sam wrote in, and he wrote, "Hey, how about those Giants, huh? Somebody owes me a drink. Turns out triple teaming number 13 renders the Giants stagnant offensively."
And I wrote back to Sam, we can talk about how stupid the Giants are over that drink. Yes, Sam, I owe you a drink. You are correct. I'm a man of my wagers. I recommend coming to Peabody Saturday, 4 o'clock. I will buy you a nice cold Bud Light.
There you go, Sam. Right there. Levack will give you that drink, and you can talk about how smart you are with him. Hey, Chris Honorado's filling in on Monday for Big Board Sports. Chris Honorado making it here on Socially Awkward Media. He is a big-time Green Bay Packer fan. He, although works in the capital region, surrounded by Giants fans.
Right.
I tweeted at Chris, I had to find out, like, are you being booed and hissed at? Like going into the old Coliseum, the Gladiator, battling against everybody else who's rooting against you. Chris wrote back, "Co-workers remained civil, more upset by the wide receiver drops and watching mistakes catch up to them as the game went on." So he feels like it was less about the Packers Giants fans were getting upset about and more about the Giants' mistakes themselves.
I think he's right. The Giants did enough this week of stupid stuff that you can just blame them and not look at Green Bay, because they could have won that game. They were in that game at the half. They were in the game for part of the third, and then all of a sudden they just went, you know what I'd like to do? Spend more time on boats in Miami.
I would agree with you if they didn't lose by 25. They lost by 25. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers took over that game at the end. So, Giants fans, I know the loss is tough, and I know the party boat was awesome and fun or whatever. Green Bay's really good.
That's it. I'm doing the rest of the show with my shirt off in protest.
Mike wrote in. He wrote this. Mike wrote, "Yeah, so when I called in on Friday to say Green Bay would have trouble with the pass rush, I'm a moron. Hashtag dumbass." He wrote that about himself. Mike, that's how you get on Social Awkward Media. When you own your mistakes and then insult yourself, you're guaranteed to get on the segment.
Especially if you give us a chance to say dumbass. We just like saying
and a hashtag as well with it.
Yeah.
Want to make sure it was trending. TC wrote in. TC wrote, "O.J. Howard, a future New York Giant? Why would you punish a young man like that?"
Oh, that's just cold, dude. They're a tight end away from being a pretty dominant offense.
And he's really good. It's not because, like, O.J. Howard's one of the best offensive players for Alabama that, oh, wow, Alabama's good, so everybody who plays for him's really... No. O.J. Howard is the best tight end now going into the NFL draft. Jake Butt from Michigan would have been, but he hurt his knee in his bowl game, so it's no longer, for me, Jake Butt. O.J. Howard, Giants, go get him. He can make plays for you.
True story, yeah. I mean, he made a big one again in the championship.
And speaking about that championship, our own guy here, Matt Hogan, one of our producers around the station, wrote in. He wrote, "Worst decision of my life. College football has betrayed me once again." If you don't know the story about that, Matt Hogan was back here in the studio engineering, producing our Rose Bowl coverage. The Rose Bowl went on to be the longest college football game in history. Matt's next assignment here at the station was to deal with the national championship game, which coverage started at 6:30, ended right around 1 a.m. Thanks, Matt Hogan. Any reasons to complain if you're Matt Hogan? I mean, college football this bowl season did go really, really long.
We have, just so everybody knows, if you ever want to know if a game is going to go into extra innings, overtime, anything like that, just call us and ask who's board hopping, because it used to be the closer, Brian Mariano. Now it seems to be Hogan. So if Hogan's on something, expect bonus football, baseball, whatever it is.
Whatever pitcher is going for the Yankees that night, call the station and find out, and you will know how the pitcher is going to do.
Yeah. It's going to be a long game. Oh, Matt Hogan's on. Oh, everybody, just go to bed. DVR, we'll watch in the morning.
Earlier this week, we were talking about Derrick Rose, and we threw some theories out there of where Derrick Rose could be, and for some reason, you had suggested he may be kidnapped.
Yeah, because of Celtic Pride.
The movie
Great movie with Dan
Celtic
Aykroyd, Daniel Stern, and Damon Wayans.
I think the word great is being used loosely there.
Great movie.
Monty wrote in and then sent us a picture of Dan Aykroyd doing some type of Irish jig, riding a bicycle near his ears. What is he doing in this?
That's a big dance right there. He's getting funky right there. That's Dan Aykroyd showing you that big men can still be sexy when they move.
If that's how big men are going to dance, I don't want to dance ever again. I'm done. I
don't want to dance again.
I thought the big man dance was what Will Smith caught Kevin James in that move. What was it? Like hitch? Remember you live here, you live in the elbows, you live above the hips?
This is home.
Yeah, this is home
safe
for you, Kevin James.
None of this. This is home.
This is home right here for you. Mental Recession tweeted and he wrote, "You need to throw in an occasional, good God almighty, it's Slobber Doctor when Grayson Allen appears."
Well, maybe.
You were talking about Grayson Allen need to go full Stone Cold Steve Austin mode.
Go ahead, guys.
My God almighty, it's Grayson Allen's music. He just stuttered North Carolina. He just won the WWE Championship. It's Allen.
I hope he does go WWE. That would be fantastic.
You want him to be a villain. Stop trying to hide it.
Everything. Like, I want him to just, you know how like everybody talks, I don't want to be typecast. Like, I don't want to be this, I don't want to be the same, I don't want to be Rocky my whole life for Stallone. No, Grayson Allen, I want you to be the bad guy in everything. Like if Tweety Bird's missing, I'm not looking at Sylvester the Cat anymore. I'm looking at you, Grayson Allen. You're the bad guy.
Andrew also wrote in, he wrote, Grayson Allen's new opening introduction handshake, and tweeted us a picture of Stone Cold Steve Austin offering up a finger, and it wasn't the index finger. Let's just put it like that. We're number one. Yay! Here's a weird one I received today, and I actually had to ask Zach Bai and you about this before the show. Decap wrote in, and he sent me a picture of him playing the video game NBA 2K17 as himself in the video game, a 30-second video. Now, this is like extremely popular. Other people watching people play video games is like taking over Madison Square Garden.
It's like my kid watches. God, I can't think of the guy's name, but he's got like pink hair, and he plays like all the games like Fallout and whatever. So every once in a while they'll send me like a video of him playing a game, and I'm like, oh, do you want me to go buy Fallout? Because we have video game. You know, I've got the PS4, I got everything.
Right.
And she's like, no, I just like watching him play it. I'm like, wait, what?
I'm supposed to be the young guy on the show. I don't get that. I don't get watching other people. And by the way, Darren, nice job there, Decap. I mean, it looks good. Yeah. Whatever you're doing in your video game, you're scoring a lot. Dan wrote this in on Twitter. Dan wrote in, Bill Belichick knows what you're going to do before you do it because he filmed you and is cheating. That was to your theory about the Patriots blowing out the Texans this weekend.
He's just, I mean, it's not all cheating. I mean, the guy, like I think that's what ticks me off the most about the Patriots is they probably don't even need to cheat. You know, if we're being perfectly honest, it's you outsmart most people, you have the best quarterback, and you don't need to cheat, but you do anyway, just to make sure you don't lose. Jerks.
Michael George wrote this. We had I wouldn't call it a feud, but some fun with an invitation for a media party when a certain party asked me to give out your email address and then just invited you and not me. Michael George wrote in, nobody puts Ghazi Bear in the corner.
Right, because the corner's at the party. He's not there.
That's harsh. True, but harsh. You know what? We'll also take it during the show, by the way. You ever want to tweet in during Socially Awkward Media? We give you that love. And Nick just wrote in. Nick wrote in, all I want for my birthday is for the Jeff Levack to say he loves Grayson Allen and that the Falcons will win. Guys, make it happen. Nick, happy birthday, first of all.
A happy birthday, Nick. I do love Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen is a bad guy.
No! Levack is in the studio!
Oh my God, he just tripped God. I do love Grayson Allen. I have not. All right, tomorrow I will make my picks in Fantasy versus Reality for this weekend, but I will tell you, I am looking at this game much differently than I did originally.
We hope that's a good enough birthday gift for you, Nick, and maybe a belated birthday gift for you tomorrow. And the last one here on Socially Awkward Media, this is coming from an account from someone named Alex Hughes.
Oh.
Do you know who this is? He wrote
Kids are relentless.
In case you missed it, I was on 104.5 The Team with Gaz and Levack yesterday. Asked Levack the main question when he was finally going to be on my show. Now, wait a second, Alex. That is twisted. That is partially true of how that went down. It seemed as if you were pressured in asking Levack to be on your podcast.
I just wanted to know what the deal. Like, all right, let's be honest. Let's pull the curtain all the way back.
We love being honest here on Levack and Guys. Let's hear it.
I said, like, when you were on it for the second time, I go, just curious. Why is this kid asking me? And you said, well, he's scared of you. Because apparently I'm mean to the interns. Don't look at me!
Poor Dan just got yelled at. Well, you're now on the show. Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The kid's relentless, though. So he sends out the 2 tweets, and it turns out I wasn't following him on Twitter. So I thought I was, so I followed him on Twitter.
By the way, nice way to get a follow, Alex. That's how you do it in this business.
Right. Guilt me into it. And then now he's sending me direct messages. Make sure you follow my show. Make sure you do this. Make sure... Alex, you want me on your damn show or not?
You know what, though? Good for them. Like, good for Dan's in high school, Alex in high school. If you're going to be that relentless when you're in high school, I can't wait to find out what he does in college.
You know what I like about intern Dan, though?
What do you like about intern Dan?
He leaves me alone. He's smart. Like, intern Dan he takes one look at me, and he knows right away whether he should bother me or not.
Don't make direct eye contact.
Oh, now he wants to follow. See, Dan, you ruined it all. He just messaged me. Where's my follow? Oh, my God.
That is Socially Awkward Media. Don't forget, you can always
I got one.
Go ahead.
I got one.
Absolutely.
I got one. So over on Facebook, Chris Myers, buddy of mine, diehard Raiders fan. Hey, there's news all over Bleacher Report about the Raiders. He sent that at 3:36. Yeah, we broke it at 2:45. They're going to Vegas, okay? Pay attention, Chris.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Bleacher Report. We'll just put it like that.
I've already secured seats.
Yeah, he's already got the season ticket package back.
I tried to get a whole trip. They won't, but if I get out there, they'll give me tickets once they're there.
Start high with expectations and then negotiate your way to the middle. That's how you do it.
That's negotiate your way to the middle. That should be the title of your book, guys. Negotiate your way to the middle.
The Goss Story. Again, Socially Awkward Media, thank you for participating. You can do it all the time, not even just on Thursdays, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, whenever you want. You can always be a part of the station at 1045 The Team on Twitter, Facebook.com/1045 The Team, at the Jeff Levack, at Tom Goss, TOMGOZZ. Whether it's sports, movies, TV, the wall,
personal stuff,
whatever you want to talk about, man. That's what Socially Awkward Media is all about.